my friends, it's Pat Sloan here, and we are on day 4 of the Gratitude and Grace Tour. So if you are coming here from another one of the friends who are on the tour, maybe you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome in. Come on in. We have a great time, and if you've been here watching me all along, thank you so much. So 4 days, and today on the stop is Wendy Shepard, my very, very, very good friend and super talented woman, and moi, me. So we're wrapping up, and some of the spots still have their open. I think all of them still have their opening for the giveaway of a layer cake of gratitude and grace through today. I think a couple of them are going to end it today from day 1. I can't remember. So you want to be sure, if you're somehow just hearing about this, that you get back to the other 3 days of stops. That's 6 different websites to go check out and see what all my friends made with gratitude and grace. And then next week I will do a little recap and show you all the projects that they did. So that will be so cool. We'll just do a little recap. Okay, so I've got, first of all, this is Hug a Bear Day. So if you have a quilt with a bear on it, show that in Quilt Along with Pat Sloan. Be sure that you you say it's a Hug a Bear Day, and it could be fabric or it could be bear images. There's probably going to be a lot of things shared because I think there's a lot of bear fabrics, and then the images as well. There's some really cute ones. Okay, it is also game week, so I am a mini gamer. YouTube, and not YouTube, like I do video games, Disney Dreamlight Valley. That's my choice at the moment, and a little bit of Animal Crossing. So if you are a gamer, you like a particular game, share it in the comments here at YouTube. Tell me what game you play, video game you play. Yeah, when I say gamer, I think video games. It's kind of not like Monopoly, not board games. Not gamer isn't used. I don't think so for people who play board games. It's like the video crew, which is a huge industry. So many people play video games. They're quite exciting and fun and interactive. So, okay, and the other big thing is the Virginia Quilt Museum's second round of raffle quilts and other items is now live. Here are my 2. The top middle one, which we sewed here as a Quilt Along, and then in the second row on the left, the red and white one, is from one of my books. And so that was from quite a while back. And it's one of my favorites, but you know, I can't keep them all, so they're going to new homes, one of you. And this is where you buy raffle tickets. So that means you can buy a raffle ticket for any of the projects on there. I think there's like 22 different items, including like there's a B&B, I think it is, and there's the Aliso iron that you see there, a bunch of smaller projects from different artists and other, makers. Other quilts. There might even be a vintage quilt on it again this time. So take a look, buy a raffle ticket for each of the items that you're interested in, and support the Virginia Quilt Museum. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so Wendy Shepard, she is a super good friend of mine. We have been best buddies for a long time now. We will be together this coming Saturday at the Virginia Quilt Museum for an event to celebrate the people who made the Harrisonburg quilt, which was a fundraising project, and they submitted their quilts, and a group of them got accepted to hang in the museum because you can only hang so many, and they're fairly large. So, but I hope a lot of the makers will be there. Some of the people who helped me, my friends that helped me here at the YouTube and over at Facebook will be there. Several of the ambassadors, so that is super nice. You'll get to meet them if you're coming. Okay, and Wendy and I are going to Wendy and I and the museum director, we'll be doing a little thing on Saturday, a little, short little talk, and then we'll just hang out around the quilts. But Wendy and I we've done a lot of projects together, and she is quite an extraordinary designer. There's probably a lot of designs that you've seen in magazines and on fabric company websites that you may not realize Wendy designed. So she does a lot of this for the industry, designs projects. So she's super talented at taking different fabric lines and coming up with very gorgeous, clever patterns that showcase the fabric lines. And then, of course, we've been sewing from her books, like the Christmas All Year that we have been doing together, right? So we've been doing this one, and we're going to be wrapping that up. I actually, on the back side here, have mine quilted. Need to get the binding on so I can show you for the wrap up later this month. That's the 15th, if that's, I don't know what day I have it on the calendar, but around the 15th is when we've been doing that, Christmas All Year. And of course, she has her new book, the Autumn book. And guess what? Okay, so instead of showing more of the wonderful things Wendy has, do you see this? Do you see that box? Do you see that box right there? What do you think's in that box? That's the autumn quilts. Yes. So Wendy sent me the autumn quilts. And I'm going to take them out and we're going to look at them. I have them until I see her next weekend. It's not this weekend, next weekend. So so next week I will show them again. I will show them probably every day. I will show some of them. But what I'm going to do, we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at the quilts. So I am going to open the box. So it is a big box. See, it is a biggie. And it is stuffed with all of the books, all the quilts from the autumn book. So let me pull, I haven't even pulled them out yet. And then they're going to have a sleepover here. The quilts are having a sleepover here. I've got a little bunk bed ready for them. The shelves out there are ready. They're the little bunk bed for them. They're going to live on the shelf until I pack them back up next Saturday morning and drive down to the Virginia Quilt Museum. Okay, let me get that bag out. I've got 3 out. There's 3 and there's more. I got to pull them all out. Number 8 and number 9 is in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold each one up. Okay, here we go. So exciting. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't go get the book out and look up the names. So I'm just going to show them. You have the autumn book. If you don't, you can order it. I put it in the link in the description box below, at the pin post, and my website. And there's also a digital version you can order off Amazon. So you can either get the physical book, and it's a super reasonable price. I think there are more quilts in the book than she sent me. So she sent me one whole box, which is these 9 pieces. And one of them in here, I believe, is the one that I'm going to make when we do the quilt along in January. And I'm going to use Gratitude and Grace. So let's see. This is the one that says Autumn. Oh, I got to go way back here. It says Autumn. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous on that chocolate brown? Oh my goodness. And here is the backing that she has. And she does her quilts in an overall. So this is like a diamond. So maybe you can see it. Maybe you can see it on the front better. Yeah, maybe. You can see the diamond pattern. There we go. Yeah. Isn't that the coolest thing? Ah, okay. So I am not going to fold them in between, of course. We're going to take a look, and then I'll have to fold them later. Some of them are big, so it might be like, oh my goodness. Okay, this is a bigger. Okay, here's the right side up. This one's heavy, it's bigger. So here's the backing with these little dots. All right, so this one has the wee little pumpkins, which is like a star and a chain. And it's got kind of, I think it has a bit of a fall rainbow, like a fall rainbow effect. And what does this say on here? Does this say, this is called Apple Pettifours. I think that's what it says on the tag. I don't know if that's right or not. But look at this. Oh my goodness. I hope it's right side up. Yeah, I can see a pumpkin through there. Right side up. So cute. And then how did they quilt this one? How does she get this one quilted? Oh, it's got some big feathers. She has a lot of feathers, a lot of overall. But isn't that fun? Look at that. Like, I love this. The star with the 2, like the yellow and then the orange. So like, it's just subtle, right? Subtle change of the colors. Ah, that one's heavy, but it's so cuddly. Oh my goodness. It is so cuddly. Okay. Whew. Is there a smaller one? That's like, oh, this, Wendy's, you're making big quilts, my friend. Big quilts. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right. Does it have a top or bottom? I don't think it does. I don't think this one has a top or bottom. All right. So this is like here's the backing. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. The tan, like a tan taupe binding. So this is a plaid, like a fall plaid to me. Well, you know, it looks like more plaid up close, but see, look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love those sort of light, all the light colors on it. And then she has like, almost like a wind, like see the wave, like it's like blowing wind, like swirling for the quilting. Look at that. And this is really made by the fact that they're all pretty much this taupe and, you know, like a mushroom color with a dark, a medium, and a light on a white background or an off-white background. And so that's kind of that formula for this one, is 3 shades of the same color. So you could do that, 3 shades of blue, you know, dark, medium, and light. And it'll give that effect, that illusion of kind of being woven, which is so cool. All right, it's got a Baptist fan on this one. I can see it really well. The quilting in there you go. Looks like a grunge on the back. All right, what's the top and bottom? I see orange. Oh, this is the leaves that are just 2 fabrics. The sort of deep burnt orange. It's called pumpkin pie. Is it right side up? I don't know, but they're, yeah, some are right side up, some are the other way. I think that the leaves are a little tossed. Yeah, the ones at the top are right side up. Okay, so we'll go with that. The tag is up here at the top too, so I have a feeling that that's at the proper end. Look at this. Wow. Wow. You know, this is a, whoops, my block just fell off. This is a solid. Oh, all my blocks are falling off from doing this. Oh well, I'll fix them later. So this is solids. And I have to tell you, I don't think I've maybe once have a 2-tone, a red and a white solid that I did. Red solid, white solid. I think there may have been, no, I think there was some other fabric in there too. So exclusively, that's like a cool thing. Like someday, do you have like a quilt like this where you really have not done something, like maybe you've never worked with batiks before, or maybe like me, you've never worked with just 2 fabrics, they're both solid. Even when I first started Amish quilts, when I first started quilting, Amish quilts were kind of a huge thing, and I'm in the East Coast here, and I'm near Amish country, and the East, you know, the Pennsylvania Amish area. It's close. I actually have relatives that grew up in that area, although they're not Amish, and so there was a lot of solids going on when I first learned to quilt, but honestly, they did not interest me. I'm like, there's no pattern on there. That fabric's like, it doesn't appeal to me to work with. But now I could see doing that. I could see doing something, maybe not that big, but I could do something smaller with just 2 fabrics, both solids. Okie doke. We still have some here. Okay. Oh, it's like a little mystery every time I peek. Okay. Here's the backing. Here is the backing, and it's got some sort, I'll show you the quilting that's a little easier on the front. But we've got kitties and log cabins. Kitties and log cabins. This is so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look how cute that is. Look at them. Look. Can you look at the little ties on, or little bows? Look. Oh my gosh. Would your kitty stand for that? I've never owned cats. Maybe someday, but not right now. And then she made it longer, like, you know, so that if you want it more of a long quilt, you know, with the top there. Is there one at the bottom? Yeah, so the same thing is at the bottom. So there. You can see it in your book. And then the quilting is got like swirls and some little leaves in it along there, so you can see it. Okay, what have I got? I got 3 more. So cute. I am so happy she sent them. We were working around it because they were actually visiting somewhere else. I mean, the autumn book for her is a fairly new book. Oh, I'm going to save this. I'm saving this one to last. This is the one I'm going to make during the quilt along, so I'm saving it to last. So the quilts were actually visiting somewhere else, and so we were trying to coordinate that they would be here so she could send them to me. I could share them with you for a couple days and then bring them with me to the Virginia Quilt Museum. So, okay, is this right? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, here's the backing on this one. I don't know. Should I give them back? Do you think she'd mind if I just kept them? Okay, here we go. This has got the houses and the wee little pumpkins. Oh, this is so darling. This is so darling. I don't know. I may have to revisit thinking like next year make this one. Oh my goodness. Those little pumpkins. Those little pumpkins. Look at them. Look. Look. Just how cute. Then what we've got, she does a lot of swirls, so we got swirls and stuff on there, but the houses are beautiful. This might be partly, those houses look similar to what she made for the tour, but I have not, as I'm filming this, I have not seen what she made. I only saw the sneak peek, which I haven't showed you yet, because you can just go to my website and see the sneak peek. Ah, that's so pretty. Look how pretty those pumpkins are in those colors. Look, look, can you stand it? I love the fabric. I don't know what fabric that is. That's very pretty. I don't know if that's some French General. No, I think it's probably somebody else's. I don't think that's French General. Okay. Oh, there's 3 more. There's 3 more. Okay. Here's a navy and white backing. Okay. Okay. This is a spectacular one. This is the one that Carrie, my friend Carrie, who helps and is an ambassador, loves this one. Look at the peaches and the whites on the navy. Isn't that awesome? This is pretty. That's a really pretty box because it has the stars, right? The stars just make it. And on navy. All right, 2 more. The last one I'm going to show you is the one I'm going to do. All right. What is this one? This one's called Pecan Pie. Here's the backing, and whew, I'm getting winded. This like, oh, this one's cute too. I don't know. I think this is pretty darn adorable. Look at the houses and the trees. Look at them. Look at them. Wow. And it's a nice size. This one is a really nice size. If you have somebody in your family that's tall and you want to, you know, this is probably like 6 foot. I think that maybe 6.5 or something. That would be so pretty. And you can see the quilting. Can we see it? Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Look at how pretty that is. There's that nice area up here to show off the quilting. Those are cool houses. All right, the last one, which is kind of scrappy. Here's the backing rather. And this is the one I'm going to make for the quilt along in my Gratitude and Grace. So is it right side up, wrong side up? Oh, it's wrong side up. Here we go. Ta-da! It just gets me the little leaf. Let me check. Yeah, the leaf in the middle of the leaf, that was what sold me. And I love the size of it, and I love that border on it with just the squares, you know. So cute. And yeah, look at that. You could, this is the kind where you pull out your scraps, and you can find tons and tons of your scraps to use here. Look. Okay. So I have a mountain, literally mountain of quilts sitting here. All right, let me just get my seat so I can sit down. So her book, the Autumn book, is super reasonable, so you definitely want to pick it up. How could you not? Any of those are worth the price of the whole book, just even one of the patterns if you like them. It is so fun, and you can make that scrappy one. You don't have to use my Gratitude and Grace. You can use your own scraps up, and that's why I wanted to pick that one with the scrappy leaves. Like these scrappy leaves, because any of you, if you don't want to buy more fabric or you have a bunch of scraps to use up, this one is just perfect for that, just perfect. All right, so I thought it would also be fun to end today, in the last day of the tour, with a few more of the questions that you guys sent the other day. And so these are all travel questions. So I thought they would be kind of fun. So my friend Laura, she wanted to know, how many states have I visited? Well, it's more like how many have I not visited. I visited all but 4. I have not been to 4 states. I have not been to Alaska and Hawaii, and I have not been to North Dakota or Oklahoma. How did I not get to Oklahoma? I went past it a zillion and one times, never got there. Marcia says, do I miss traveling? For those of you who don't know, for the first 20 years of my business, I've been in business 25 years. For the first 20 years, we pretty much, Greg and I, spent our time on the road, going to different guilds and quilt shops, but mostly guilds, teaching and lecturing. So do I miss the travel? No. After 20 years of that much travel, we don't miss it, nor really have an interest in doing a lot of it right now. Even though I say, like the other time, that I'd like a vacation, but vacation doesn't mean I have to go somewhere. So we don't miss it. Adela asked, have I ever visited Texas? Yes. Literally, if it's the state I visited the most that does not have a relative in it. So there's some other states that I have visited quite a bit because I have relatives there. But after that, it's Texas, because trade show. So I would go to the trade shows, and then I've been there to guilds at other times. So lots and lots of times to Texas. So too bad you never saw me. Let's see. Deb wants to know if I didn't live here in Northern Virginia. I'm in Fairfax County. I'm right outside Washington, D.C., near Dulles Airport. If I didn't live here, where would I live? Well, we have had 20 years to see the rest of the country, and we like it here. This is home. This is what we like. So, if I could add a lake in my subdivision with big open sky, then that would be perfect. Because I would love to see big open sky over some water. Yeah, a few little boats out there. Yeah, that would be perfect. But I really love walking to the grocery store. I love being able to get on a metro and go anywhere I want in the vicinity, get on a bus, do anything I want. It's just, I love being urban very, very much. It suits me. And Sonia wanted to know, where did I live in Germany? Because she went to high school in Frankfurt. I went to elementary school in Wiesbaden. So there's Lindsay Air Base. Many of you will have seen Lindsay Air Base on television at times over the years, and that's where I went to school, on the base, Lindsay Air Base. And then I did do a year on like another school there in Wiesbaden, but it was in Wiesbaden was where I was stationed. My dad was stationed, but we weren't military. It was his company had him there working with the military. He's a government contractor. He's retired. Okay, my friends, I hope you enjoyed seeing all of Wendy's quilts. I get to fold them and put them over on the shelf in their bunk bed, and I will bring them out next week for the videos each day that I have a video next week. So thank you. Go and visit Wendy, go and visit all the other friends, and then on Tuesday next week I will do a recap and show you all of their projects. So I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.